Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 7th October 2022. My name is trsv Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. This is my spiritual channel on YouTube, haribol trsv nectar nectar nectar. In this particular channel or vlog, in my previous videos, we have been discussing about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned through our study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that rule. In fact, it is only a continuation of what we have been doing before. Now, in the past few videos, we have been discussing about my contemplation on the heavenly and hellish planets, the earth's crust, Bhuloka, etc. Yesterday I was contemplating on the same subject and I came up with a theory which I would like to share with you guys. Brahma, the creator of this universe, created this with a lot of stars in it. One of those stars is our own sun. Like our own sun, there are several stars which are also suns and which have their own solar system like the one that our own sun has. Our sun has a solar system in which there are several planets along with the one in which we reside. Similarly, there are several solar systems, and I have a personal feeling that the 7 heavenly planets and the 7 hellish planets individually belong to an individual solar system and that they are not clustered together. That is, Bhuloka, one solar system, Bhuvarloka, another solar system, Swarloka, another one, Maharloka, another, Jnanaloka, another, Tapaloka, another, and then there is the Brahmaloka. Similarly, the hellish planets, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, and Patala are different are either in different or themselves they are different solar systems. Now, let us compare ourselves with an ant. Ant is a small insect which is in our own crust of Bhuloka. Now, this ant is so tiny in stature that it is born and brought up in a corner of a room in any place. This corner is something where probably an individual average ant is born, it lives, it deals with its own parents and community, and then dies. As a result of which it thinks that this corner is actually a world. Now, let us compare with ourselves with that ant. This ant does not know that there are other parts in that own room which it has never visited and probably will never visit. Similarly, like that room, there are several rooms in that flat. Like that flat, there are several flats in that block. Like that block, there are several blocks in the complex, and there are several complexes, etc., in this city or township. That shows how huge is the space in which one minuscule part is occupied by an ant. We are also like that ant. We are occupying a minuscule part of only 1% of the Bhuloka, which is the lowest heavenly planet. And we think that what we occupy and reside and work on is actually the world. That is the biggest mistake that we have made. Actually, we are nothing. In Bhuloka, the lowest heavenly planet, which is just a small planet in this solar system of our sun, there are several planets which have their own categories, methods, living entities, dimensions, way of life, evolvement, intelligence, capacity, capability, etc., something which we may be incapable of even thinking about or visualizing about, just like an ant. Let alone understand it, we don't even know that such a thing exists. Now let us talk about the aliens. These aliens are actually very evolved beings in other planets in our own solar system who, along with other inhabitants inside the Bhuloka, are observing us who are a minuscule part, who are in the crust of the Bhuloka, which they consider as a nursery. Why? When they consider it as a nursery, they are carefully observing every living entity. Now, we, the living entities, have begun our life as cells, then algae, amoebas, ants, worms, insects, amphibians, reptiles, trees, animals, human beings, etc. That is the evolvement of the living entities in this world. These aliens are carefully observing at us to find out how evolved we are getting. After we do that, they categorize us into three parts. One, the majority is this living entity on the earth crust alone. This person keeps being born, dying and being born again in this earth till we are evolved to be categorized into the other two. One is heavenly and one is hellish. People who worship the positive energy go towards the hellish planets, and those who worship the negative energy go to the hellish planet. But even here, there is a lot of distance or a space to be covered before we are qualified for heavenly. People who have chosen the positive or negative energy and who have qualified out of being human are first tested inside the Bhuloka in several dimensions and then into the other planets in the solar system. Once it is done, which will take a very, very long time, we ultimately get qualified to go to some heavenly or hellish planet. But please remember that even here there are some conditions. Among those who are for the heavenly planets, they are categorized into those who have to go to the Bhuvarloka, the Swargaloka, the Maharloka, the Jnanaloka, and the Tapaloka belonging, depending on the individual's character, preference, and qualification. Some go to one loka and the other to another loka. Depends on what sort of person this living entity has evolved into. Some may be very much interested in studies, some in meditation, some in physical yoga, some may be in medicines, and so on. There are some very pious and very good living entities who prefer to live in the Swargaloka as angels, denizens, and celestial beings. These people are accorded a slot in that particular planet. Similarly, there are people who are worshipping the negative energy. Even they will be categorized according to their taste, preference, qualities, etc., to be put in one loka, whether it is Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, or Patala. You cannot say that every human being will be visiting every heavenly planet or hellish planet. No, it happens that an individual is tested and categorized according to his or her qualities, preferences, tastes, etc. This is what I visualized while contemplating on the material universe. It may be quite different from my other videos where I had contemplated differently, but kindly pardon me for the change in my theories. Please let me know what you think of my talk on this particular subject. Please give me your own priceless opinions, thoughts, and ideas so that we may blend everything together for the benefit of the whole society. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.